Welcome back to the Celtics Nation Rise recap. I'm Griffin Aldridge,
And I'm Kyle Sullivan.
and the Boston Celtics beat the Dallas Mavericks in a finals matchup with a final score of 122 to 107. Before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to Kyle. Happy late birthday. Um,
Yes, sir.
Turn
Thank
one.
you,
Be
bro.
safe with it. Be safe with it, bro. Um, yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
of course, everyone say
Big
happy.
birthday. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Um,
Big dub for the Celtics too for my birthday.
yeah. How is tell let's hear about the game.
Yeah.
You watched it. Tell me about it. How'd it go?
We played very well. I mean, even on like both sides of the ball, like defensively and like everyone in our starting lineup had double digit points. Everyone in our starting lineup almost had 20 points, which is very, very good. We
Impressive.
shot the ball well, like and like big bounce back game for like White. Drew played amazing on both sides of the ball. Like Tatum played well. Like Porzingis has been on a tear. He's been very well, been playing very well. I think overall we played a very, very good game.
I agree. I watched bits and parts of it. I tried to watch it on my phone. I was out and about, so my phone was glitching a lot. So I watched what I could, but want to get into the quarters for us?
Yeah. Um the Celtics scored 25 in the first to the Mavericks 29. They scored 34 in the second compared to the Mavericks 20. The Celtics scored 37 in the third compared to the Mavericks 27. And the Celtics scored 26 in the fourth quarter compared to the Mavericks 31.
So they won two out of four quarters. I think
Yep.
the definitely second, third were the pull away for sure. But I know at first I was very nervous because I'm looking at the score and I'm like, oh no, we can't do this. Like we were struggling at first. I know
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah,
but then we pulled it around and we had our
yeah. We
impressive.
did, we did.
I was upset because I watched tip off and like I noticed at first we were just coming off very slow, but we turned it around.
From
Um,
the jump, KP was keeping us in. KP was on a tear
yeah,
on both sides of the ball. Like he just always has a tendency just to play well against Dallas. He's just a nightmare matchup for them all the time. Like we saw that in the finals clearly when he played, but just in general, like he had a really really good game.
yeah, you obviously saw no Luca that game, and
Yeah,
then no Lively. Um, Luca's been out for a while. Um,
yeah, he's been out for a while. I think at least 2 months. I think. I'm
wow.
pretty sure he's been out for a while. The calf wasn't it or something?
Yeah, it says
I forgot what it was, but it
ah
wasn't something great.
yeah, it's calf strain, left
Yeah,
calf.
calf strain. Yep. Yep.
So Daniel Gafford with 19 points, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks, and shot 50% for the Mavericks. You had Quentin Grimes, which is a weird name to say. 26 minutes, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and
Had a
shot
good game.
58.3% from the field goal. Yeah, really good game.
Yep.
And then kind of lastly, you had Kyrie Irving, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, and shot 47.8% from the field goal. You expect that from Kyrie.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of
Yeah.
course, especially as the first option. Of
Oh yeah.
course.
Oh yeah. A lot of players didn't play in that game. However, you had Jordan Walsh, 2 minutes, no stats. Springer, 2 minutes, no stats. Hauser, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and shot 66.7% from the field goal. Horford, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and shot 25% from the field goal. You had Luke Cornett, 2 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and shot 25% from the field goal. Pritchard, wearing the Pritchard jersey today. You had him had 6 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and shot 50% from field goal. I will admit though, that 9 rebounds for like a short guy, great, great. I love to see it. Love to see it when he has good rebound days. Then, kind of at the bottom of the list, you had Jason Tatum with, and I noticed this, he was struggling for a while. I think he
Oh yeah,
got
yeah.
9 points in the third. Yeah, rough game from Tatum.
He
He
was. Yeah.
around at the end though.
Still
Yeah,
put up 24, 6, and 3 along with the steal. So I mean, not bad on the stat sheet, but I
yeah,
would definitely like his shooting percentages to go up a little bit because I think he's been struggling from the three ball a little bit.
Yeah,
But
you
that
shot
just
30.
happens, man. I mean, the whole team has been struggling from the three a little bit, like, especially White. But White had a really good bounce back game. That was the thing I wanted to talk about a little bit with Derek White. Like he had an amazing bounce back game because he's been struggling recently, and it showed because like the way we've been playing, and we need him to be good. Like we need him to play well, not only on the defensive side of the ball, just on offense, just like dishing the ball, like shooting threes, because he's getting good looks. Like he gets good looks from three. Like it's just a slump for him, and hopefully that game is the start of him breaking out of his slump because that's going to be big for us for sure.
I agree. No, I love how you said that too. That's perfect because I
Yeah, yeah.
completely agree. That'll help Boston win games too. Like that will,
Oh yeah,
like
of
you said.
course. Especially yeah,
I feel like I think that's one thing you have to mention too. I feel like Derek White's been in a slump recently, right? And the Celtics
yeah,
have been in a slump. Maybe that's a reason why. Maybe I'm saying
yeah,
he affects the game a lot.
yeah,
He does. Yeah, but then I think you get into kind of your heavy hitters. Tatum obviously didn't deserve the Celtics Nation Rise MVP that game, but you had Holiday, who I
yeah,
think
yeah. I was gonna say Drew too. He had a really good game too. Five threes, 50% from three. Like he
17 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, one
if we
block.
get scoring from him, like usually,
Mhm.
obviously, he's like our fifth option, and like he's not really there to score, but he can score. He's an all-star player. Like he's he's literally like the glue guy on a team. Like he's a two-time NBA champion. Like the guy knows how to win. Like he knows how to win in big moments, and when he shows up, it really helps the team, especially if he's scoring. Like he's there obviously for his playmaking and his defense. He's on our team, but like if he's just shooting the ball well and scoring, that's going to be a big boost for our team going forward.
100%. That's why you could kind of mention him in Celtics Nation Rise MVP talk.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah. And then I think it ultimately comes down to these three. Uh, we'll say, all right, Derek White, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and shot 43.8% from the field goal. Now I think it becomes down to these two. Jaylen Brown, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and shot 47.6% from the field goal. And Porzingis, 28 minutes, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, and shot 50% from the field goal. Now, what? So talk about Porzingis. Why do you think his effects stand out a lot more significantly
uh,
than Brown?
firstly, like the minutes he played less minutes than the whole starting lineup,
Hmm.
and just like his impact, like during the game, like when he was in the paint, like him defending the paint and like just like disrupting like shots and layups coming from the Maverick side of the ball, like he's just like a big guy in the paint, like just with his length and athleticism, like with how tall he is, like he just he really disrupts their offense and it's big, especially and also like this guy's 7 foot three and he shoots 35 footers. Like it's crazy, like what he does, like on both sides of the end for our team. Like we need him to be healthy going forward, and especially for this playoff run coming up in 2 months. Like we're gonna need him to be on top of his game, and we're gonna need him to be healthy because he's a big part of our team.
I agree, and I think you said it perfectly, and I think that convinced me to go all in, and I vote Porzingis for Celtics Nation Rise MVP just because what you said. What do you
Yeah,
think?
exactly. I think so too. I really think so. Just from the gate, like he was just taking great shots, attacking mismatches. Like he sees that smaller guy on and posts him up and like just draws that. He does that little like post hook over the guy and like he always tries to draw a foul. Like he's so smart with that. Like he knows how to draw contact. Like we know how good of a shooter he is. We know how smart of a player he is, and he's a very very underrated passer for a guy of his size. Like
Oh yeah,
he's very unselfish. Like he always looks to get the great shot, and like he's also I think he's a very underrated defender too.
I
Like
agree.
he's a very good defender,
I
and people
agree.
underlook that for sure.
I like his little horse trot he does after too. He like
Yeah, yeah,
trot and
yeah,
then the horse trot.
yeah. I
Um,
love that. I love it.
I do want to give some credit and I want to apologize. You're gonna be crazy with this, but to Kyrie Irving, um, I won't give all in for him because I'm still disappointed in Kyrie for
Yeah,
spitting on
same,
the
same.
logo,
A lot of
giving
people are.
yeah. But I will say that was very heartfelt what he did. pegged a kid in the head with a ball, and he went
Oh
over.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yeah. They were checking on him. Brown, I think it was Brown and White. I think checked on him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And Kyrie. Yeah, that was
so
really nice.
wholesome, so wholesome.
I'm sure the Mavericks like uh compensated him after the game and gave
Oh
him
yeah,
stuff, and I'm sure they took care of him.
oh yeah. But I'm saying Kyrie like still got beef, but that helps the cause a little bit. That helps
Yeah,
him.
he's not a bad guy. He's just
What he?
sometimes he could be a little toxic teammate a little bit, but you know,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the end of the day, he's a multi-time All-Star. He's the NBA. He's an NBA champion. Like he's one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game of basketball. So you got to give him props where it's due. But
yeah.
still, I mean, obviously it's bad blood between him and the Celtics. But you know, you sometimes you got to respect him
Oh
and his
yeah.
craft.
You gotta respect craft when it's done
Yeah,
well. Um,
you gotta give him credit where it's due for sure.
oh yeah. I wanted to apologize again, everyone, for the late recap. We're gonna get better on this. That's partially
Yeah,
my fault. I've been busy a lot, and we'll figure it out though. And podcast this week, we're gonna have a special guest on there. And when's the next game? Isn't it tomorrow?
I think tomorrow, Monday.
Yep, Rockets. We play the Rockets.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big game
Oh
at
yeah,
home
big
for
game. Big
sure.
game. So we will see you guys tomorrow night after the game. We will see you. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace.